Hey there, so today we have another battle beers, and this is a really fun one. This is between Haze and Green. So as you guys already know or don't know, I am a big fan of Green. I prefer it over Treehouse Julius, which is one of their flagship beers. And so I think with a lot of the familiar Treehouse drinkers, they might think that really the answer might be Team Haze. So now we get to find out what the real answer is, whether I prefer Treehouse Green or Treehouse Haze. I actually don't have a great answer for you guys right now, so that's why we're doing this. And actually, it's a pretty fair competition. Green comes in at 7.5%. Haze comes in at 8.2%. So we're right in that. They count this as an IPA, but at 7.5%, you're in that double IPA range, basically. So let's dig in. Beers come in pretty much similar color. The Haze is a little bit darker. We're going to dig into the Green first. It's been a minute since a Green, and oh, you can just smell that for days. It's that mango smoothie for days. What's the tasting notes I give? Orange sorbet, pineapple, tangerine. There you go. It's very bright. It is so tropical. It follows on the palate. This one right now has a little bit more of that green character going on, following with the name. But it is, again, orange sorbet for days. Pineapple, yeah, for sure. It's crisp, it's gentle. There's a beautiful creaminess. There is a little bit of that grainy and kind of like light, doughy malt in the middle. It bitters out just a touch. Absolutely delicious. Let's dig in this one. Smells similar. Smells like a Treehouse beer for sure. This one's maybe a little less pungent and like in your face with that bright orangey sorbet. Again, the sorbet just is what sells me on this one. They offer, what are their tasting notes? They offer orange juice, fresh peach, and papaya. There you go. Cheers. Wow. So they're very similar beers. This one's a little bit more complete and rounded. Granted, you have 0.7% ABV there to back it up, but wow, I'm really liking this one. It's hard to say because they are just so similar. I know they offer different tasting notes, but I promise you, if you drink these two, it's just a melange of tropical and citrus smoothie and sorbet flavors forever. There is that same kind of grainy and light kind of doughy malt character in the middle. There is a smooth bitterness on this one. Nate recently mentioned in an article that he uses hop extract to really have that smooth bitterness on this beer. And I believe, he probably does it with this beer too. This one for me jumps out a little bit more. It pops and like zings a little bit more. I definitely get that kind of juicy fruit bubblegum kind of flavor. I'm also noticing that this one seems a little bit more carbonated. Yeah. Actually, no, their pours are probably around the same. I assume they use similar volumes of CO2 on both, but if anything, I have this one just a touch warmer is the reason probably. Okay, so this is straight Treehouse Gold Hunnits, obviously. It is a very smooth and delicious double IPA. It has that familiar kind of just creamy, soft mouthfeel to it. It just is, just everything you want from a Treehouse beer. But I suspect with this one, it just pops a little bit more. If anything, this is actually a slightly older can than this one. This one's super fresh. Canned about a week ago. And so this one just has a little bit more of that kind of juicy fruit quality, a little bit more of that kind of sorbet kind of thing. But I can't blame anybody for thinking Haze is any better than this beer. Very peachy. There you go. Yeah, very peachy. So yeah, there you guys go. We're going to do a Green Haze Cuvee. Let's see how that goes. Let's go. The beers are already so similar that it's like hard to even distinguish between the Cuvee. If anything, you get a little bit more peachy flavor from this. This adds to the peachy flavor of this beer. This adds a little bit more bitterness to this beer. Complete package. I mean, you can't say that the Cuvee is obviously better than these two. These two beers are, just easily two of my favorite beers ever and two of my favorite IPAs ever. So try it out. This is just gaudy. I mean, this is just insane. Enjoying these two beers, sharing them with some friends. Absolutely delicious. Post below with what team you're on. Sure, it could be Team Julius, it could be Team Green, it could be Team Haze, or it could be another IPA. What's your favorite? Until next time, guys, cheers. Later.